Hello, hello, hello.
Come on here.
Welcome to The Hurt is the Same. My name is Chantel Johnson, and each show is dedicated to my son, Christopher Johnson, who was the 109 homicide right here in Jackson, Mississippi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome to The Hurt is the Same. My name is Chantel Johnson. Thank you for joining us tonight. As you know, we don't start at 8. It'd be 8-ish. Around that time. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Well, it's so much to transpire. We going to start this show off as we always do. First things first, talking about these homicides. These homicides, these homicides, these homicides. Nothing is more important. Day after day after day after day, these numbers are steady going up. There's so many families that has been added to this side this year until it's almost close to 100. And it's just as senseless as it was the years before. So I'm going to encourage y'all to call in 1-800-492-5186 and say whatever you want to say. Because as I told you, this platform is for the public. I need y'all to get involved. It's so much stuff going on. It got to rock your spirit. It literally got to rock your spirit. You cannot be a human and it not affect you. Period. But, hey, running over somebody with a car, y'all doing that now? What the hell? Drive-bys on the highway, close to Pearl? What the? I just, you know, it got to stop. When is it going to stop? When is the citizens going to step up and say enough is enough? Like you doing with this water. Because enough is enough with this water. Y'all, hey, that was a problem that got a solution real quick. So I'm just trying to see. My heart goes out to these families. The ones that's been added to this side, baby, let me tell y'all something. We all on this side together. But I must say something to the people who haven't suffered a loss. You all should be in front of us, of the ones who have already suffered a loss. Because you got children coming up here, you got grandchildren coming up here, you got parents here, grandparents here, aunties, uncles, and it affects all of us, as you can tell. And as you can see, what you living. You know, big shots out to JPD citizen class. So proud of you citizens. Y'all are the real VIPs of Jackson. I want to let you know I see you. I watched it. I stayed in the back. But hey, I want to thank you all for participating. I want to thank you all for taking the class. I want to thank JPD for having the class and letting citizens know what goes on, that it's both of us together in this community. It was nice. And I just want to send a big shout out to those citizens that participated. Moving right on along. Let me tell y'all this phone number again. 1-800-492-5186. Public Works Department. Them folks, they voicing their opinion. They voicing how they feel. They letting their actions take place. And I don't blame them. Because it's right is right and wrong is wrong. And you either stand for something or fall for anything. And thank God that they standing. Thank God that they standing and let the city of Jackson know they tired. Something got to change. Because change is good. Hey, my phone been blowing up all day on this topic right here. So y'all make sure y'all call in 1-800-492-5186. It went on today, Wednesday, early today. Y'all already know Polo. He back in the news again, y'all. You see it. Did you see what they said about the new evidence and new information, though? They said in the past he was a CIA for the district attorney's office. Now, quote unquote, I don't know how true that is, but now that's what they reported today. And no bond. No bond. Now, me, this is just my personal opinion. Me and Bobby go way back. And he need to be held accountable if he did it. And everybody is innocent until proven guilty. But if he did it, he need to be held accountable to the highest extent of the law. And that's everybody else, include every homicide that happens in Hines County. Everybody need to be held accountable to the highest extent of the law. And that's my opinion, and that's the way that I feel about it. Because once again, you don't give life, so you don't supposed to take it. Get them telephones to ringing, y'all. Y'all been calling me all day, telling me stuff. Now I need you to get on the phone and tell the world. The water. Big shouts out to all the organizations that's been distributing waters to the daycare centers, the assisted living homes and places that people cannot get out to get the water. Hey, I see you. I see you. Big shouts out to that organization. A couple more organizations that's been out, the churches, horse organization, truck and cars. I'm talking about I've been seeing everybody come together for this water. But I'm trying to see why y'all can't come together for this homicides. Do y'all not understand the extent of what's going on with these homicides is more than numbers? I went downtown today and I talked with the official and I let him know a homicide detective supposed to have 5 homicide cases a year. What's the problem? What is the problem? What is the problem? I don't get it. I just don't get it. And I want to say something to these funeral homes too. Can y'all stop holding these folks' bodies hostage? Can you just stop it? I'm sick of getting phone calls on that too. Hey Chris, how you doing? That's a good question, baby. That's a good question. When you find out, you let me know. But how you doing tonight? Thank you for tuning in. Okay, now back to what I was saying for these funeral homes. When y'all know these families don't have the money, and y'all know that the victim violent crime payment ain't coming like you know it's coming, and you tell the families, well, you pay for this and they'll send you the money, and you know they don't have no money to begin with, and you already started up at $10,000 out of pocket, and you work it down to $6,000, $6,000 or $8,000, and these folks ain't got nothing. Come on now. And I'm gonna say something to the parents and the guardians who have to go in and plan these funerals. Don't y'all forget it ain't a business. It's a business, baby. Do not forget that it's a business. If you can't handle it, find you somebody that can stand in the gap, that can go in and handle business. Because it's needed. Because other than that, y'all gonna get in a financial bind, and let me tell you something of these folks that's over these headstones and stuff too. Since this homicide rate have tripled and doubled, let me tell you what they have done. They have went up 2 times the price, 3 times the price. So I want to let you families know one thing. You are not alone in this thing. It is a lot of us that understand what's really going on. Oh, this thing that froze up. Hello, 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 hello. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Me neither, honey. I won't complain neither. It won't do no good. And when you do, you better take it to the closet. As my granny said, you better go in there, boo-hoo, and cry and tell him. What are my thoughts on the Polo case? My thoughts on the Polo case is homicide, murder. You need to be prosecuted to the highest extent of the law. And the reason I say that is not because I'm on this side. The reason I say that is in the 10 Commandments, thou shalt not kill. And if your life wasn't threatened at the time and justifiable or something like that under the worldly law, you need to be held accountable to the full extent of the law. That's my thought on it. And my thought also on the case is, under the circumstances of what happened is, me the way that I've been raised, you know, as the old folks say, you can't run 2 asses. Excuse my language. But, you know, to the ones that let you run it, you can run it. But other than that, the average human being ain't let nobody run 2 asses. When you were born a boy, you were born a boy. When you were born a girl, you were born a girl. Whatever decision you decide to make, you run what you told. That's why you got songs like "It's Your Thing," "Do What You Want to Do." You know, that's where songs like that come from. But when you go trying to control other people's body parts and stuff and think that it belongs to you, you know, those type of things happen. Other than respecting what somebody want to do with their body and their time and their mind. That's where a lot of, you know, domestic violence stuff come in, that when people don't like what's good now ain't good 6 months from now to some people. What's good in '08 ain't good in '10. You know, time bring about changes. The problem is a lot of folks don't change. So those are my thoughts on that. If he did it, most definitely, he need to be held to the full extent of the law. I'm talking about like back in the day when they say throw the book at him. Yeah. But other than that, y'all can get these phone calls, get these phone lines to ring at 1-800-492-5186, or you keep talking on this Facebook, because I see it. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. You know, it's so, you know, it's just so many problems. It's just so many problems to where each night I get ready to come on here, I just want the community to just realize the problems can be solved. These people actually work for us. You got to get out and vote. You got to encourage your neighbor to vote. You got to care. The officials, you got to care. You know, you just got to do what's right. In this water situation, let me tell y'all something. The people from CBS called pretty much a lot of mothers that they had dealt with when we did the homicide thing. They called to want to know how the water was. And you know what each one of us mothers told them? We told them about the homicide cases that were still going up. And the truth about the water, they weren't interested anymore. So I'm here to tell you, everybody has their own personal agenda. And nothing is about how it really supposed to be in a community of human beings that's living together, trying to raise children together, trying to have a better life and do what's best for our families. A lady called me today talking about, I'm sick of seeing these people with all these assault rifles. You can't go nowhere, this and that. I said, call in the show. Everybody that calls my phone, I tell them, call in the show. Y'all call my phone talking, but when I'm on the air, I can't get you to call. This is the time that I'm ready to talk to you all. And the public can hear what you say and what are your concerns. You do not have to say your name. You do not have to say nothing that you think gonna link it to you if that's what the community is scared of. You just come in, call in, and say what you want to say. Just like when you talking to me on that telephone. 1-800-492-5186. Another lady told me today, well, you know, Chantel, they sure lift the boiled water alert right before the Jackson State game. I said, you know what, you sure live right, girl. But guess what? It wasn't no coincidence. It wasn't no coincidence. So that's what I'm saying. Those citizens that call me and voice all their opinions, call in now. You ain't got to call the 770 number now. See, now you call the 1-800-492-5186, and we can talk. But other than that, you know, my mind really can't go past these homicides. I must keep stressing to you all how important these homicides is. Or should I say in my Frank Milton voice, nothing is more important than these homicides. Nothing. These city officials, can y'all do what y'all did for the water, baby? For these homicides? The mayor, can you do what you did for this water, for these homicides? The governor, can you do what you did for that water, for these homicides? And now I'm talking to the families. What day do all y'all want to get together and go down there? Because, see, I'm tired of asking you tonight. I just got to be on y'all time. When do y'all want me to join y'all down there? Can somebody make a Facebook page and put us in a group and let us know what we going to do like Trump boys did? Everybody meet up secretly and show up and show out down there. Since y'all scared to be wide open, can you at least move in secrecy and get us down there? And just let me be the one up front or something? Because I'm telling you, we need you. These new families that have been put on this side this year, I hope y'all be very active with trying to seek justice for your family members, because it's only a few of us from 2021 that can get the rest. We can't even get the rest of them to participate. Everybody going down there one by one, one by one, one by one. So I'm going to tell you again, a homicide detective only supposed to work 5 cases a year. Now, let me see, how can I put it? I want to see how many people who have suffered a loss can go down there and come back and call on the show and tell me how many homicide detectives they got down there and how many cases they have each. Because I know. I told y'all last year, I got to get you down there. Same thing with voting. When y'all going to start voting? In a minute, it ain't going to be no damn citizen to vote the way they killing them. And everybody that's dying is under 30 rapidly. It's generations they killing off. And nobody is saying a thing. I'm just trying to see, when is the families who have suffered a loss going to come together? When? Or are y'all just done? Or you going to let the Lord handle it? Just tell me so I can stop expecting you to stand with the ones like us who really want to see these people held accountable and really need the resources and stuff that we need to come to Jackson. And for these people to do the stroke of the pen, what they good at, and bring these resources here. Because as you see, they can get here. That water been messed up 80 years. So we see now that it can get here. I told y'all a long time ago about if all the mothers got together, we could do a class action lawsuit against these people. You didn't believe it. Well, guess what? You see a class action lawsuit happening with this water. And it's been messed up 80 years. So you mean to tell me we're going to see every state out of 50 states in homicide last year, and we don't have one? And I told y'all that last year, nobody listened. But everybody around here working from paycheck to paycheck. And everybody say that they getting money, and they holding this and holding that. I told you most of y'all family members, they got killed on these store properties, these apartment complexes, these rental properties. They ain't telling y'all what to do. Then when you reach out here to these lawyers, what they tell you about the new law? It's nothing can be done, ma'am. I know it. But I also told y'all, it's a loophole in it. It's who gonna find it. It's who gonna find it. Y'all around here trusting the wrong people. And most of the people is the wrong people. I hate to say it's the ones that look like you and the ones that don't look like you. You gonna have to read their spirit. That's the only way you gonna know. And your heart gonna let you know. But I'm telling y'all, it's a way out. It's a way that you can get these people attention by hitting them in their pockets. Because that's the only way you're going to get their attention. You're not going to get their attention no other kind of way unless you vote for change and hit them in their pockets. And you know my favorite word, simultaneously. If you do it simultaneously, you always can kill two birds with one stone. I'm telling you now. Y'all get these telephones to ring at 1-800-492-5186. And I'm going to be getting ready to go to a commercial break in a minute. So I'm just saying, look, I'm trying to keep that light out my eyes. And I got some comments on here. Oh, a 14-year-old charged with today's murder. Wow. Wow. 14 years old? So I wonder, will the mother be held accountable? Because that law has already passed, right? So I wonder, will the mother be held accountable, or the parents or the guardians or whoever be held accountable since this 14-year-old was charged with murder? 14 years old? That is hard for me to wrap my mind around. All right, y'all, we going to a commercial.
Let's read and learn together. Meet Mason. Written by Sherry Tate. Illustrated by David. Mason is a young, inspired learner. Walk with him as he uses his five senses to explore the world around him. Your young one can learn to identify shapes, numbers, letters, and more with Meet Mason. Available now on Amazon.com.
Are you dreaming of becoming an entrepreneur, but you're not sure where or how to start? At Entrepreneurs Academy 101, our online program will guide you step by step on how to start and grow your own business. We offer courses such as how to write a business plan, how to create a budget, and so much more. Our online training program is designed for you to learn at your own pace, and there's no set order to complete this program. Because our academy is online, you have the choice to learn with a group, with friends, or individually. Upon completion of the entire curriculum, you will receive a certificate of achievement to acknowledge that you have completed the training needed to become a successful entrepreneur. So enroll today to design the life that you love. Contact your entrepreneur coach, Brenda Myers, at 601-672-0695 or visit our website at www.entrepreneursacademy101.com for more information.
Welcome back to the Urge the Same. Picking up right where we left off at. 14 years old? Wow. I just got to ask, will the law apply in this case for as holding the parents accountable? 14 years old. You know, we in bad shape when a 14-year-old is committing murder, y'all. I don't know what damn part of that the is okay. All right, Carla, how you doing? Hello, Carla, how you doing?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Hey, how you doing, caller? Thank you for calling. I heard it's the same.
What it do? This black boy, man.
All right, now, say what you want to say.
What y'all got going on up there? How everybody doing?
Everybody doing all right. We won't complain.
That's what's up. I was just calling to see how y'all was doing up there. Telling y'all very proud of the show you got going and the platform you got going. And I said behind y'all, I was one of your guests up there, and I gotta come back soon. I just want to give you a hands up and say I'm proud of everything you doing.
Well, I sure do thank you, and I sure will have you back. As soon as you can come back, you know you welcome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We ain't even count. You just call me or pop up. Hey, you ain't even got to call me. You know where it's at, be at the door.
Yeah, I already know. I'm going to stay in contact with you. I'm going to try to come up there and try to help you out there, come and see how everybody's doing. But I'm really proud of everything you're doing. Keep your head up and don't stop working, baby.
Yeah, and thank you for what you do in the community with the Little League and just caring, because it's rare, you know. Us that who were raised right and cut from our granny's cloths and still standing on their legacy, man, we rare. So we have to keep this thing going and passing it on to our youth. So I want to thank you for what you do in the community, for us being a good role model to these kids and showing them the right way.
Yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you a lot. I appreciate it.
All right, then. Well, you keep in touch. Thank you for calling.
All right.
All right. Okay, y'all. Going back to Miss Felicia question. She said, no, I did not know it was a young lady that testified today in Polo's case. Wow. Wonder who that young lady was. Y'all call in and let me know. 1-800-492-5186. I told you this platform is for the community. So call in and say what you want to say, or come on our Facebook page and write in whatever you want to say. Okay, say the man. Oh my God. They didn't know what they was arguing about? The man who ran over and killed his girlfriend said he didn't know what they were arguing about. Wow. So the car just drove his damn self. You just mashed the gas. And you ain't know that neither. See, that's what I'm saying, people. When you do stuff out of anger and take a life, you know, here he was saying he don't even know what they was arguing about. That's still unacceptable. No family wins in this case. And in any case, it affects so many lives. And I also want to call out the siblings and the aunties of the people, not just the mothers who have lost a child, because it affects a whole family. If you all want to come on the show, or if you want to talk about the show and see it from that aspect out of your eyes as a sibling, as an auntie, as an uncle, what you have suffered with the loss and the absence of that loved one. I want to encourage y'all also, if you know a mother who have lost a child, get in contact with Grant Me Justice, with Miss Felicia Marshall. Y'all hear me say that all the time, because it's hard. I'm here to tell you it's hard, and there's going to be some times where your family and everybody else is not going to understand nothing that you doing or how you doing it. Because I tell people, the second a mother hang up that telephone after receiving that phone call, she have to learn who she is. Or a father have to learn who he is. The second, not the minute, the second after receiving that phone call, it is way beyond what the mind can grasp. I'm just here to tell y'all, and I can't encourage the community enough to, I'm waiting on y'all to say, we sick and tired of being sick and tired. What happened to that slogan? You know, it ain't cool no more to say that. It ain't cool no more to live that. It ain't cool no more to say that shit wrong, or that's wrong, or no, we not gonna do that. I'm just, everybody following crash numbers. As my friend who just hung up the phone, his slogan is, when these children doing all this crazy stuff and stuff like that, you got to ask yourself, or you got to ask them, take me to your leader. That's his slogan. Take me to your leader. Because there got to be somebody behind this foolishness. You know, because these homicides, it's almost like nothing else is important. And they glorifying and making like the water and all this is bad, and taking the eyes off is 90-some families that's been added this year that got to bury a child or bury a loved one. That's the most important topic in Jackson, Mississippi, period. In a minute, every household around here gonna be affected. It's only 160,000 of us. Or 59, whatever they say it is. Do the numbers. Yearly. So, you know, I'm just trying to see when is the people gonna care. Because the officials work for us. You ain't telling them nothing to do. And nor do you hold a job in your hand. So the hood problems is not important. I told them today, it's like damn near y'all don't want it to get better. I wonder what have you told the 90-some families that just got on this side when it was their first time walking up these steps. When they don't understand that you short of staff. When they don't understand that ain't no resources. And we steady fighting to get them. So I just don't get it. I got to keep telling the citizens, get involved. It is so important that you get involved. Just like you're doing with this water. Community people. These churches. Oh, y'all is a whole topic among yourselves. City councilman, I'm inviting y'all to come on this podcast and tell us what we can do to fix it. We'd have been hearing the problems at all the community meetings. I'd have been hearing it for years. But I've been tuned in on the homicide side for a year. Consistently. Because I was already in it before it came to my front door, helping people. And helping other families who was affected by it. So, we want to know what y'all going to do to fix it. The mayor, what you going to do to fix it? Governor, what you going to do to fix it? Because we know the problem. And the problem is still occurring. And it's not acceptable for the crime lab to be bagged up. As parents that lost a kid, let me here to tell you, we don't give a damn. You ain't got enough officers, enough detectives, we don't give a damn. Just like the caller said on my previous shows, we don't care. It is not acceptable for you to keep saying that over and over and over and over again. Year after year after year after year to each family. It's not acceptable. So now we want solutions. So tell us how you gonna fix it. At this point, we don't give a damn if you start putting tents out there and putting them in. If it'll get cold, put some heaters out there. You ain't got no money for no new jail, that's fine. Put them outside. Need no damn building no way, if you ask me, it's jail. It's a correctional facility. That's the problem with everything now. Everybody go in there, ain't nobody getting corrected. Because ain't nobody following the rules. It's a correctional facility. It ain't no damn Airbnb or no hotel. It don't supposed to be comfortable. It don't supposed to be nice. You don't supposed to have no cell phone. God don't supposed to be taking no kickbacks. It don't work like that. Okay, friend, let me see right here what this saying. NAACP 5 right. Oh, it moved. It moved. Okay. Oh, of course they gonna do that. You know, anything they see a dollar bill in, oh, they gonna go to filing discrimination complaints against the state over the Jackson. Oh yeah, they gonna get in on all that. They gonna get in all that. Anything that you see they got their hand in, it's a profit. It's a profit. Oh, well, you know, they reveal it. It's revealing season. I told you it's revealing season. Take Reed's held up funds to aid Jackson water system as he rose up the political ladder. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. The hood just didn't know that. Everybody else knew that. But, of course, they don't know number what's going on at the club and who doing this and who doing that. That's all they know. And when you try to tell them the real, they ain't interested until it's missing. That's why we got to try to change the mindsets of these people. That's why I'm hoping and praying they can tap into their granny spirit and they the good side of the spirit. Well, NAACP filed. Now, why they couldn't file about them homicides? Everybody that's filing, why they didn't file on the homicides when we exceeded all 50 states? You know why? Because they don't want to go against the people who passed it. It's a long haul. It ain't about the money. It's about the care. The money would have been a bonus. It would have been a change in Mississippi. But see, they're not interested in that. You would know what they're interested in. You ain't got to do nothing but watch the characters and watch the news. They put on for you. And somebody also asked me about the Capital City Police. Did they have body cams? That's a good question. Do they have body cams? Was they required to have body cams like the other law enforcement? Can somebody call in and tell me that? That's $1 million question. But I can tell you something else. For the ones that putting on for they sit on the news, that's a profit too, baby. Don't you think they just standing up there just to be standing up there out of concern? Out of all the other homicides, how many mothers you seen them with on the news? Oh, okay. Read between the lines. Oh, yes, indeed. You couldn't keep this under the rug, could y'all? The fight at Ole Miss. Now, y'all up there playing with their tuition money. I'm just playing. Now, y'all up there showing out. Because they said, baby, y'all brawled over up there at Ole Miss. Y'all showing out like that? Is something wrong with y'all ward up there? Y'all just up there just, they say y'all was just throwing fists. They say y'all were fighting like the hippies. Backwards in the days. I don't know. Ole Miss, I am very disappointed in y'all. Because you know I represent y'all now to the fullest. Because my godson went there. And a lot of my godchildren that don't look like me went there. So I'm very disappointed in hearing about they was up there fighting or anybody that was up there visiting that was fighting. Because you already know how to act over there. But hey, it's the first Sunday in every month, I guess. I guess something wrong with all the water dam systems around here that's messing with the minds of these people. What you think about the pay in the city? Oh man, what I think about the pay in the city as it compared to the surrounding cities. You know they're at the bottom of the towing pole. It's a shame we the capital and we pay our people less than the surrounding areas. Excuse me. They don't even have near about the crime that Jackson had. So why the hell they getting paid more than anyway? So that lets you know something in that milk ain't clean. That lets you know something in that milk ain't clean anytime the capital city is getting paid less than the surrounding areas, and we the one that had the most crime. Oh my God. Well, let me tell y'all something. Richard Disposal Service will not pick up trash after Saturday. What y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna do? What the citizens gonna do then? Then everybody want the world to stop then. But you've been knowing it was a problem for months now. It's been in the news. People been talking about it. But long as your trash being getting picked up, you ain't worried about the neighbor or the people who getting out there working. They got to earn a paycheck for their family. You ain't concerned. But once that garbage sit there long enough, then y'all gonna be running downtown, want some answers. Oh, trash will be in the streets so y'all can get ready. So I'm gonna tell you like this right here. Let me repeat it for you in slow motion for the people in the back. Richard Disposal Services would not pick up trash after Saturday. So I don't know what y'all gonna do. And y'all know this weather finna change, so you know the roads are coming. So, and half of y'all ain't got no garbage disposal. Okay now? So, trash gonna be in the streets. And you know what's gonna happen when you get to talking about some illegal dumping. Thinking you gonna fill up them restaurant things. You know, all of them got cameras now. That dog ain't gonna hunt no more. So y'all citizens gonna have to get involved. Well, Chris, that's a good question. We sure finna see what they finna say and do now. Chris Williams say, let's see what Stokes, Banks, and Harley gonna do now. I invited all of them to the show. So I want to see what they gonna do too. Because now citizens is finna, see now they finna get involved, but they gonna have to see that trash not moving. And I hate to say it, it's gonna have to sit there for over 2 or 3 weeks for them to believe it. They just take the long way around. And it's all right, because I be still sitting there waiting on them to make it there. But I just know they gonna take the long way around. Even though we telling them now about this trash, they not gonna believe it. They not gonna believe it. It's sad, but it's true. What you think about Hines County supervisors giving themselves a raise and not raising the salaries of the public worker employee? Oh, you know what I tell you what I feel about that. If you don't feed your wolves will eat you. A pack of wolves ain't gonna sit there and do the work, pull the sleigh, make everything happen, as my granny used to say, and sit there and watch the owner eat steak, and they starve. It ain't gonna happen. they're going to turn on you. And that's what's going on with that. They knew damn well that ain't right. But see, as somebody like myself, born and raised here, that has seen and done from all four corners, they know they wrong. They know they wrong. Half of the shit that go on, excuse my language, that go on in this city, they know is wrong. But you know what? Greed and money is still the rule of all evil. And the quickest the citizens believe what God said in his word and try to halfway do what's right and keep them some reservations in heaven and not get sucked up down here with this foolishness, man, I just hate I got to be down here with them, to be honest with you. And hate that I care to a certain extent, because when you care, it makes you so frustrated on so many different levels. That just like as I'm sitting here doing this and doing that in my mind, my cerebellum and my cerebrum is stuck on that 14-year-old. 14 years old. 14 years old. Committing a murder. 14 years old. I can't, it's messing with me now. Sure is. Sure is. She said trash is about to be stacked up, backed up, and dropped off everywhere. But see, now the people who trash gonna get picked up commercial-wise, see, now they finna wash their dumpsters. They not finna let these citizens bring all that food and all that old stuff and everything from your house. Then they done gave y'all them extra coupons. Y'all out there at Sam. You know what I'm saying? Now you got 4 or 5 cases of them canned goods and no. And then what y'all gonna do by Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving coming up and y'all ain't gonna have no trash. Halloween coming up. All of these. Let me tell you something. One day of missing a trash day is hard. So what y'all gonna do when you ain't got nobody to pick up the trash and 160,000 people? What y'all gonna do? Then everybody be downtown. So I guess when I get y'all downtown for the trash, hopefully I can pull the ones who suffer the homicide to the side. Because I can flex it either way it go if I could just get y'all to involve. But see, God got a way of getting everybody's attention. Since y'all don't want to get involved, he know one thing, that trash go to piling up. Y'all will come trying to talk to somebody then. You'll be trying to talk to somebody then. Sure will. And I can't tell you how unsanitary that's going to be around here and how dangerous it's going to be for not to have no trash picked up. And it ain't going to help you pouring no vinegar around your house trying to stop the rats. That mess y'all see on TikTok. That ain't going to help you. So I'm just here to tell you, hey, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. Nowhere for trash to go. Y'all citizens, y'all better call in. 1-800-492-5186. It's something that you need to put on your spirit and your mind now. So don't be rushing out there trying to hurry up, put all the garbage out there to the road, because you know it's going to stop Saturday now. And you acting like you didn't know. And they've been blinding you with this water, and you forgot that the trash was before the water. You're going to get a reminder. You done got a reminder. After Saturday, no more trash pickup. No more trash pickup. So hey, that's a big deal, y'all. That is a big deal. The homicides is a big deal. The trash is a big deal. But I can tell you what we've been dealing with for 90 years, the water. Hell, 4, 5 generations in my family been raised here with that damn water. So, the water is the water. I told y'all on early part of the show when they first started talking about the water last year. If you ask me, it only affected and messed up the out-of-towners. Hell, they didn't never mess with us no way. Because it's part of our DNA. That's how long it's been messed up. But they done blind y'all with the water, made y'all forget about the homicides, made y'all forget about the trash, push JSU in your mind, the game, and that's what everybody been focusing on. Do I think the city would try to work something out with waste management instead? You know, the city is unpredictable. I can't say what they'll do or what they won't do. Yeah, you just got to wait to see what it do. And that's bad as a taxpaying citizen, you have to say that. For the people that you elected in office. So, hey, I don't know what they gonna do. But I know one thing, if waste management ain't picking it up and Richard Disposal ain't picking it up after Saturday and we don't have nobody to pick it up, oh, it's fit to be a problem. It's a problem now, but for the citizens to be able to see it's a problem, they got to see it ain't no pickup. Because like I said, unfortunately, they take it the long way around. I'm standing right here waiting on them to come around, but now I know they're going to take the long way around. And that's okay. But, hey, no trash pickup. No trash pickup after Saturday. I just want y'all to understand that. All right, producer, take me to a commercial break. Let that marinate on your spirit.
Let's read and learn together. Meet Mason. Written by Sherry Tate. Illustrated by David. Mason is a young, inspired learner. Walk with him as he uses his 5 senses to explore the world around him. Your young one can learn to identify shapes, numbers, letters, and more with Meet Mason. Available now on Amazon.com.
Are you dreaming of becoming an entrepreneur, but you're not sure where or how to start? At Entrepreneurs Academy 101, our online program will guide you step by step on how to start and grow your own business. We offer courses such as how to write a business plan, how to create a budget, and so much more. Our online training program is designed for you to learn at your own pace, and there's no set order to complete this program. Because our academy is online, you have the choice to learn with a group, with friends, or individually. Upon completion of the entire curriculum, you will receive a certificate of achievement to acknowledge that you have completed the training needed to become a successful entrepreneur. So enroll today to design the life that you love. Contact your entrepreneur coach, Brenda Myers, at 601-672-0695 or visit our website at www.entrepreneursacademy101.com for more information.
Welcome back to the Heard Is the Same. Y'all get these telephones to ringing, because I know you heard what I said, man. 1-800-492-5186. As the old folks say, the shit that hit the fan. You knew it was flying close around. Well, guess what? It done hit the fan. So don't be trying to go buy no garbage bags, because you won't need them. Them little Jitney Jungle bags that y'all been tied up, you won't need them neither. You gonna have to get out there in that car and go see what's going on with that trash and get to working them high-tech telephones and get involved and become a concerned citizen, because your trash ain't finna get picked up after Saturday. Is it true? Oh, yeah. She say, is it true that the city has all new detectives now? Yes, it is true. I don't know how many new or how many it is, but I know the ones that were down there last year ain't there. And you know how I know? Because I go all the time. All the time. I went today too. So, hell, I might well get a job down there. Or something. Or sit down there and make coffee or something here. Because they know I ain't going nowhere. So, yeah, they do. And to all the new families that's just not making it on this side this year, can I please encourage you all to get in contact with Miss Felicia Marshall with Grant Me Justice. You'll see it on my page. I'm going to see can I get her to put something in the link in the comments or however y'all do with that high-tech stuff. But in the meantime, if you want to get in contact with me, it's not hard, and I can put you right on in with this loving stuff that we got. And I want to remind you, this is, Grant Me Justice is a ministry. You will never have to pay for nothing. I want to make sure I put that out there. We don't need your money. We want your spirit, your soul to be nourished and loved and learn the word of God. And know that there's other mothers out here that can relate to you. Well, you know, that's a good question too. She said, what happened to the old cases? Hell, if you go up there, it's a board up there with dots. And each dot represents a homicide. So, and when I tell you, it's so many dots. It's so many dots. To where I don't even let them take me in that room. I went in that room one time. I don't even go in there no more. And I hate each time I hear a new homicide that happens here in Jackson, I know it's a new dot added to that board. So, what happened to the old cases? If you ask me, they're going to go cold if the families don't stay up on it. If you don't talk about it, if you're not down there trying to make sure someone is working the case and it don't become a cold case, that's exactly what it's going to do. If you're not down there trying to see if these folks got the resources to be able to do their job or trying to help them to get the resources to do their job, it's going to be a cold case. Nobody's going to be held accountable for your loved one murder. It's sad, but it's true, but that's just the way it is. So, you know, as the old folks used to say, the early bird get the worm. The one that's consistent gets something done. That's how it is on these homicide cases. And to each his own, you know, to each his own. But for myself, I only can talk about myself and my experience. I ain't come to play. I ain't got time to waste no time. I ain't got time for grieving. I ain't got time for no crying. I ain't got time for no weakness. I ain't got time for no buckling. That ain't me. That ain't my character. That ain't who God made me. That just ain't me. You know, he made each one of us different and in his image. But me, he know I understand my assignment and I'm up for the task, worldly and spiritually. And that's on like a 4-corner hustle. I got it all sold up. But my time it ain't his time. But I ain't come to play with him. And I come from an era where excuses is like buttholes. Everybody got one. So, no, that dog ain't gonna hunt. She said, what can families do to make sure their cases don't go cold? First of all, get involved. That's number one. Get involved. Get consistency. Be determined. have the willpower. And the most importantly of all, know that God used these people and worked through them. And when a so-called giant come your way, you let them know you got somebody on your team that stomp on giants, because he the greater giant. And he sit up high and look down low. And if you just stay on your path of this worldly way and hold these people accountable and go down there and, because if you do something, they going to hold you accountable. That's all I know. If you go out here and you do something, you commit a crime or you do anything, they going to hold you accountable. And no man is above the law. And you must obey the law of the land. So with that being said, that's how you stop your case from being cold. You be consistent and you do everything in your power to help JPD work the case. Don't go against them. You ain't going to be able to go against them. You're going to have to know how to apply pressure, but don't apply too much pressure. Because you can't do nothing without them. Your child died in their jurisdiction. Ain't no way around it. So the best way to do it is to help them. Like I told them, y'all tell me what y'all need when I got on this side. You tell me what y'all need for me to help y'all do your job better. So that's what I did. I'm going to tell you how I did. I'm going to make sure my son's case don't go cold. Because I'm going to do everything in my power with my resources to be able to help and assist JPD in getting anything that they need for their resources to be able to solve these family cases. You ain't got enough detectives. What the hell we need to do to get this money to get you some more? We ain't got no misdemeanor jail. You tell Ms. Johnson what you need to do so we can get it. Because you got friends and I got friends, and we get all our friends together, we can do something, and we all be friends. Yeah, everybody remember that slogan, and it worked. It worked with Biggie, and it worked now. So I'm just telling you. That's how you got to go to make sure that your child case or your brother case or your husband case or whoever case don't get cold. Community and policing must work together in order for it to work. One without the other one is no good. Same thing about this trash. Y'all see what went on. Y'all done lived the whole story of the trash for damn near the last year. You already know what was coming to. But due to the fact it was being picked up, everybody went back at ease. Everybody calmed down. Wasn't no big deal. Trash being picked up, they ain't talking about it no more, on to the next topic. But the problem still right there. It ain't went nowhere. So now the resurface up again, because it ain't never went nowhere. No trash pickup after Saturday. Well. What you gonna do with your cigar stuff that you bust down there when you ain't gonna have nobody to pick it up out of that bag that you get? What gonna happen when you pop that Budweiser can and that old English bottle and you put it out there and it don't go nowhere? What happened to them old greens and collard greens and leftovers that you had in there with that spaghetti and all that food in the refrigerator? And now you got to throw it outside. And you think the trash man gonna pick it up before the cats and stuff come. And there it is, the whole damn neighborhood and brought a family reunion of stray dogs over there to have a party on your garbage. And guess what? It's still gonna remain there because ain't nobody else gonna pick it up. Can y'all visualize that? Because that's finna be the reality. Yeah. And they already going to be one step ahead of you dumping something. So it's going to be so many illegal dumping tickets to where somebody better call and see how much the fine is. So you can go and put your money aside if you feel like you're going to do it. Because where the people where they stay where you going to try to dump it in, they ain't going to let you dump it. That's when y'all around here talking about ain't nobody snitching. See, the residents going to start snitching then, because they ain't going to let y'all bring y'all trash over there to their stuff. It out. So, I don't know what you going to do now, because if it'll be some snitching going on now, the minute you go over there trying to put it in their dumpster, because your trash man ain't running. Okay, Ms. Owens' opinion is, she said Richard Disposal is sorry and lazy anyway. We need waste management back. Why would you say they sorry and lazy? They've been picking up over there by my house, and actually, Richard Disposal bagged that thing on up. I've been watching them. Now, what's going to just come straight on down the street? Now, to each his own. To each his own now, Miss Owens. I don't know what neighborhood you live in or how do it work, but why would you say they sorry and lazy? They ain't been coming. What, they throw your can all on the other side? They leave your bag? I'm saying, why you have why that's your opinion about them? Is it the 1 day a week? Because waste management has some lazy ones too now. If you just want to say lazy. Well, I ain't going to say they were lazy. They got comfortable with that bread. They got comfortable with that money. Miss Felicia said, have the residents been formally notified? No, they haven't. I ain't heard nobody say nothing about no trash, something about the trash. Everything been the water and all the other hot topics of tragedies, as you know. I ain't heard nobody say nothing until I read it on here, where they said no trash after Saturday, no trash pickup after Saturday. So, Erica, Miss Owen, let me ask you this. Do you care who pick it up? You just want it picked up, right? That's the problem, too. We got to care about who pick it up. Oh, okay. You say that they don't pick up appliances. Hold on. It jumped back. Hold on, I got to wait, girl. I got to wait till it come up. Okay, they do not pick up appliances. They are not consistent. If the trash spills, they leave it there. Wow. But did you ever call in and tell them about that? Well, hell, if they did mine like that, I have that same feeling too. But I'm saying, did you bring it to their knowledge that was going on? Well, I agree with you. I want it all picked up too. Hell, whatever I put to the road, I want it picked up. But actually, you know, I know a friend girl who put sheetrock and all kind of stuff out there and got mad because they wouldn't pick it up. And a lot of that stuff is hazardous. You know, paint and stuff like that. You know, you can't expect for them to want to pick up the stuff that you're supposed to pay to dump. But you know my people, y'all want to pick up everything. Before, like you say, microwaves and stuff like that, the citizens of Jackson has been used to putting things like that out there. And they pick it up. Yeah, we have been, I totally agree with you for microwaves and stuff like that right there. Now, yeah, you've been putting that out there, mattresses. You know, as citizens, we done watch Granny put everything out there and it get gone. You know, so, but I don't see why Richard Disposal couldn't do that same thing, though. But the thing about it is now, as they say, it done hit the fan, baby, because after Saturday, don't look like nobody finna pick it up. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you put it out there, everything used to be gone. So I totally agree with you on that, because if I put anything out there, everything better be gone. Matter of fact, I just did my backyard and got 42 bags of leaves way from back there that lined up there nice and neat, along with another trash pile. So, oh my. You know, some of us, you know, we clean our stuff by the season. So for the season change, you know, my OCD and ADHD kicking in, so I'm cleaning and washing and doing everything and getting ready for a new season. Oh, well, we ain't gonna have nothing there. So I hope ain't nobody trying to put no small appliances or nothing else out there after Saturday. Because after Saturday look like we ain't gonna have no trash at all pick up. So like I said, hopefully the citizens will get involved and I can kill two birds with one stone simultaneously. And when y'all come down there complaining about the trash, I can ask you if you had a homicide or something, pull you to the side and let you handle that down there too. Because I know y'all coming down for the trash. Well, you know the name of the game is get paid, you know, and y'all, it's been good. My producer telling me, all right, we got to wrap it up. So guess what? I want to thank you all for joining me tonight. As always, we'll be back Friday from 7 to 8 p.m. every Wednesday night from 8 to 9 p.m. I'm encouraging you all to get involved. Please get in contact with Ms. Felicia Marshall, with Grant Me Justice, if you know someone who has lost a child. If you know someone who needs a housekeeper, as you know, Heavenly Hands Cleaning Service has been on referrals for 30 years. But hey, we moving on up to the sign of the times. Big shout out to my bosses who bringing me up to par, as they say, to this new internet stuff and bringing me up to the new sign of the times. But I think after 35 years of referrals, word of mouth and handshaking, my word is my bond, has got me to where I am now. But I am grateful for the boost that they have given me. Please, please, please get involved. Tell a friend to tell a friend about that trash. Tell a friend to tell a friend to get involved and care about thy neighbor. Toodaloo, thank you all for joining in. Join us this Friday from 7 to 8 p.m. to the hurt is the same. Be blessed, y'all. Love on somebody. And most of all, say his name, Christopher.